It's distributed in a scheme that keeps the users divided and helpless. Divided because they're forbidden to share it, and helpless because they don't get the source code. They don't get the source code, so they can't change it, and they can't even tell what it's really doing to them. But free software is distributed in an ethical way because it respects the user's freedom and the social solidarity of the user's community. So it's free as in freedom, not free as in price. So think of free speech, not free beer. However, that's a very general statement. I'd better be more specific. A program is free software if you, the user, have the 4 essential freedoms. Freedom 0 is the freedom to run the program as you wish. Freedom 1 is the freedom to study the source code of the program and then change it to make the program do what you wish. Freedom 2 is the freedom to help your neighbor. That's the freedom to redistribute exact copies when you wish. And freedom 3 is the freedom to contribute to your community. That's the freedom to distribute copies of your modified versions when you wish. If the program gives you all 4 of these essential freedoms, then it's free software, because the social system of its distribution and use is an ethical system, respecting the user's freedom and the user's community. But if any of these freedoms is missing or insufficient, then the program is user-subjugating proprietary software, which means it shouldn't exist at all. It's not a contribution to society, it's a social problem. The fact that people are using it is a social problem. That's why it doesn't belong in a school, because schools should not be spreading and deepening social problems. They should be correcting these problems. So schools should teach the use of free software as a way of putting an end to the problem that people are using proprietary software. To develop a free program is a contribution to society, more or less of a contribution depending on all the details, of course. But basically, whatever the program is, since it's being made fully available to society to use in freedom, that contribution really goes to society. By contrast, to develop a proprietary program is not a contribution, it's a power grab. If the program has any attractive features, they are bait for a trap. They attract users to give up their freedom, and they attract people to give up their freedom to become users of that proprietary program, something that if they are wise, they will refuse to do. So if you have the choice to develop a program and make it proprietary or develop nothing at all, you should develop nothing at all. That's not ideal, but at least you're not doing any harm.